Hello everybody, it's Patty here with Patty Stitches. Today is June the 11th, 2024, and this is episode 270. Yeah, I finally corrected my 10 episodes. We're completely wrong with the numbers. So now I am back to the correct number, so 270. On today's show, I have whips, I have haul, and new starts. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice, water for me, your craft of choice, and let's chat. So, how was everybody's week? Mine was really good. Did a lot of stitching, did house cleaning, went to knitting. And then Saturday went to a birthday party for the little man and got lots of sun because it was 82 degrees outside. It was hot and wonderful and not smoky. Sunday, the littles came over and played. And Monday, the littles came over and visited as well. I got a text from my daughter-in-law asking if the little man could call me. And I'm sure, and he missed me. Even though he saw me Saturday and Sunday, he missed me and he was upset. So I first said I would come over to see him because he was upset. I figured, well, maybe he just wanted to talk, but he was upset. And so she said, no, I'll come over. And I said, okay, well, how about we have lunch together? I'll go. And she said, no, I'll get it. So I have to do something really special for her because she would not allow me to pay her back. So I'll have to figure out something to do for her. But they were here. We had lunch. They stayed for the afternoon. It was great. I had a really long talk with my daughter-in-law, which I don't do a lot because, they drop the kids off and go, and we talk during, dinners, but it was really nice to have some one-on-one time with her because I don't get a lot of that. Yeah, and the littles had a good time, and the smoke has come in now since it got hot and windy this weekend. And now we have what's called McDonald fire, which I should have looked it up. It's closer to town than what is comfortable. It's still probably half an hour away drive from here, but it's bad. And you see the smoke is rolling in. I had to shut the windows this morning when I got up because you could smell the smoke in the air coming in through the windows. So hopefully it won't get too hot because that's miserable when you can't open your windows and you because of the smoke. But yeah. I think that's about all that's been going on here. Just playing with the littles and cleaning the house and stitching. So shall we get on with that? I think so. Let me move this a little bit closer. I did a lot of stitching on a lot of projects. So let's start off here. So my first one is Atlantis by Owl Forest Embroidery. I'm stitching this on a 32 count kit fabric and floss. So if you recall, I finished page 2, which is the middle page. So I went ahead and decided to jump back into page 1. And this one I didn't get a lot done on. So I started working on the seahorse. So that's what I worked on. But yeah. Whoops. Everything's falling out of here. So there's seahorses and then a little bit of a border. Then page 1 will be done. So yeah, then we'll go from there. Okay, and then I pulled out Sleeping Bee by the Blue Flower. I am stitching this one on, here's my paper, here it is, 40 count Platinum Newcastle, and that is a think it's a witchelt. It feels like a witchelt. So I got quite a bit done on him. The legs and the wings, the eyes, and the antenna. So I just had to fill in the wings and keep on going. So that's super exciting. And I'm using the called for floss on that one. I then pulled out my Chatelaine Egypt Garden Mandala. Oh shoot, come on zipper. Well, I can't get the zipper undone. I don't know why not. So, well, I'll have to just hold this like that. It's really hard to see, sorry, but I have to mess with the zipper, so I will do that later. And let's see what I get done on this one. I'm working on a corner. So, the corner, I worked on this, the corner piece, and I put the boat in except for the sail. So I didn't get a lot done, but it got touched. I'm happy with that. Then I worked on, what is this? Oh, this is part of my haul and new starts. So the next piece, and there's 2 new starts in here that were part of the haul, and then I have another haul. So the first haul is my Barbara Anna, the Rampart Cans sampler. I think that is super cute. Not quite sure why I think that's super cute, but I think that's super cute. I started this with fabric. Here we go. This is on a 32 count raw natural linen by Zweigart. And I got quite a bit done. So there's a tombstone angel at the very top. It's kind of hard to see, but in real life you can kind of see it. But this is the called for fabric. And then starting the top border flowers and the words. And the words are 1/1 on 32 count. Or 40 count. Oh, this is 32 count. Yeah, this one's 32 count, sorry. So it's 1/1 on 32 count. Thanks, Barbara Anna. Ay. But it'll be cute, so I'm just right up here. Yeah, and then it says All Hallows Eve on the top there. Okay, and I'm using the called for floss. Then my other new start and haul is another Barbara Anna design, and this is the Snooty Parrot sampler. I was going to start this for September Sampler September. Yeah, Sampler September is when I was going to start this, but I thought, what the heck? I can do it now. And this one is on 40 count Country Mocha, Newcastle. And this one is going to be fun because there is some 1/1 on 40 count. But I believe the 1/1 on 40 count, they just want you to do one leg. So here we go. And this one I didn't get as much done on. So this is the center top start is what I did. And then just worked to come down to the first. So it started with the second page, finished the first page top. And then I'm starting the first page side. So that is where we're at. And it was fun. It was fun. But I like having both 1/1 or 1/2 and 2/2. So new starts. Love those new starts. Okay, Then I worked on, this is 1 Dozen Quakers by Rosewood Manor. I'm stitching this on 32 count Dune by Atomic Ranch Fibers or Fabrics, Atomic Ranch Fabrics, I believe. So this is what this is going to look like when it is completed. I am doing this as a stitch along with the Sunshine Stitchers. And I went ahead and finished June and July. So this one is caught up, or I've been staying caught up, except for the 1/1. I have not been doing that, but this is with the called for floss. And I'm so jazzed. So June and July, if you haven't been watching, is supposed to be this center motif. So I just went ahead and did it all. And I'm really happy how this is coming out. I really like it. I think it's a lot of fun. I like Quakers. Quakers are fun. Samplers can be fun. I used to not like doing letters, but I'm okay with doing letters now. So your tastes should change. I have noticed that my taste in stitching has changed. And in fact, I have one more to show you. But and in fact, I did go through my kitted up projects and decide if I'm really going to do them or not. And I took a whole bunch to Value Village, which is a place you can take your stuff and they sell it. So yeah, I did that with a lot of, not a lot, but there was a lot of my mom's things that I knew I would never stitch. So I went ahead and put that into that so it can be out of my stash. And the last thing I worked on this weekend was Feast of Friendships by Blackbird Design. And I was really surprised at the color choices here because I started working on the house. And I am stitching this on, it is a 32 count. Where did the, did I lose the, uh-oh. It looks like I lost. Oh, there it is. It is Fabric on a Whim, 32 count eggshell. Yeah, eggshell. Okay. So, in the picture, you do see that the house is variegated. There is some different variegations. The colors look really close though, but on stitching, it's actually blue and gray. So we're finished part of the roof. I finished all of this rooftop, and then started adding in the building. So I was really surprised that this is one blue, this is gray, and there is another blue in here as well. So it'll be an interesting looking house. And I was going to do it in like blocks of 10, you know, like do 10 and 10 and 10, but then that would be, it would be striped this way, and I didn't like that. So it's just, there's the variegation in this is not enough to warrant doing one stitch over one stitch at a time. So I'm just going back and forth like I normally do. Yeah, that was exciting. I did work on something yesterday for a little while last night after the littles left and Mama left, but I have to do a little bit more on it because I wanted to finish one section, and I have like 20 stitches to do to finish that one section, and so I'll show you that next week. Okay, that was all the stitching for last week. Shall I show you the last purchase? Yeah, I got one more purchase. I've got to stop. I know. It's terrible. It is terrible. So, I saw someone working on Autumn Bee by the Blue Flower, and I just fell in love with it. I absolutely love all the flowers and just the bee itself. I think she's so pretty. So I'm doing the Autumn Bee. I got the called for fabric, which is a Witchelt, and it is 32 count French country linen. So, and it's definitely a Witchelt. It is stiff. And all of the called for colors are Weeks Dye Works. So it's a beautiful silk. Or no, Dinky Dyes. I'm sorry, not Weeks. Wait a minute. Weeks doesn't make silks. So these are Dinky Dyes. So it's beautiful silks for the beautiful Autumn Bee. And I'm starting this today. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I was going to start it yesterday after it came in, and I went, no, first off, they were here having fun, and secondly, I wanted to work on the project I had started in the morning while I was doing laundry. But yeah, so this will be a new start as of today. Yay! I've got to slow my roll on these new starts, but I don't need to slow my roll because I need to do all the things that make me happy, and that's going to. So, plans, my new start. I'll just keep working down what I have here. Sorry, it seems to be the same 10 projects that I've been working on lately. But I'm just finding joy in the repetitive stitching that is, it's working. I'm sorry that I seem to be rambling, losing my train of thought. I apologize. Yeah, so I definitely will be working on some things. Monday's project is something completely different that I haven't stitched on for quite a while, but I'm really liking stitching on these, like I said, these 7 to 10 projects. I really enjoy working on them, so you'll be seeing a lot of them. I'll try to intersperse some different stuff, but the other stuff's really not calling to me. So looking around, I have nothing else to talk to you guys about. So I hope that you're all staying safe, healthy, and happy. And I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content. And I'll see you next week. Bye.